What's
What is poppin'? And
What
it's
is poppin',
10:30. That means it's time for Celebrity Dish. We got our girl, entertainment enthusiast, Alex Tolbert.
Alex, wait, is it your anniversary?
It's my anniversary. I cannot believe
you know what today is? Hey,
it's my anniversary.
I'm walking into 3 years. Come
Wow.
on, 2023, 24. Now we're going to 25. I'm so happy to be back here with y'all. Oh my.
it's good to
You're
see
one
you.
of our favorites.
Oh.
So you're going to get us in trouble now.
Marissa said it, y'all. I didn't say it. Marissa really said it.
Yeah, I mean, you always bring in a great sense of style, class, all of the things.
Yeah.
Y'all not going to do this to me
You know,
today.
and I'm actually glad that you're here, too, because we're celebrating your anniversary, and we're also celebrating another anniversary.
Yes.
Stephen Gladden's birthday is tomorrow.
Yes.
You know what? Thank you.
Y'all, if y'all could have seen what we was doing
Yeah.
about the cameras.
We were having a
He
whole
was
moment.
dancing big time.
Thank you,
big time.
ladies. I appreciate
Happy
it. It's a beautiful
birthday.
season. Glad to be here. And just so happy to have you with us because
What are y'all doing?
It's the truth.
it's the truth. You bring so much light, you bring so much joy to the couch, and it just means a lot to all of us to have your radiation
come
through this newsroom. I know the whole team loves you when you come in.
Y'all, no.
I know. The makeup got to last,
Okay,
so
all right.
let's move
We're
right
gonna
along.
move in.
We're
We're
glad to
gonna
have you, Alex.
Thank y'all.
Celebrity Dish time, because it's been almost 3 years, and we are still talking about that slap heard, seen all over the world in Hollywood. Of course, Will Smith and Chris Rock's Oscar dust-up, once again making headlines because one of them is allegedly still holding a grudge. When we say one of them, producer Chris, it better be Chris Rock.
No, we're talking Big Willie style.
Big Willie.
Will Smith, the one still holding the grudge, according to insiders. So, In Touch magazine reports that people from Will's camp say he still harbors ill feelings toward Chris Rock over the Oscar joke that led to the infamous slap. So a source reportedly told In Touch that Will never forgive Chris for ruining his life. He's blaming Chris. The outlet also noted that while Chris initially received an outpouring of support, industry professionals are now tired of him constantly bringing it up in his shows. Will's camp says Will doesn't feel Chris is a victim and thinks he should accept Will's apology instead of refusing to speak to him. So, Chris Rock ruining Will Smith's life.
Why
Well, wait a
haven't we?
second.
The elephant in the room is Miss Jada Pinkett. Like, she has. I'm not.
Please.
Steven. Okay.
Yeah, talk about the accountability that you think she needs to
Yes,
take.
I really think this is her fault. I mean, she really is the one who kind of gave him the green light to go do it. She didn't protect her husband. He was covering her, obviously. We all want that in a husband. But you're mad at the wrong person. You need to take it up with Miss Jada, and they need to do some serious healing.
Well, I think he needs to look in the mirror, because even though she was upset by the joke, no one told him to walk on that
Nobody
stage and
told
slap
you.
Chris Rock in front of millions of people. And I have to say, too, I mean, we just watched that video playback of him getting slapped at least 8 times.
Right.
That will forever be a part of American history and culture. I don't think no one's hurting more than Chris Rock.
I mean, rent-free in most of our minds.
Yeah.
The challenge here is that the upward advance that I think Will Smith has in this moment is that he just needs to just stop talking about it altogether.
Yes.
I think that it is full. I mean, I think, what's his name? Chris Rock can take full advantage of this moment because obviously for him, he was the one who endured the embarrassment of all of this. So he now can use it as material as much as he wants to. I don't think Will has that type of authority.
Mariah Carey once said, "Why are you so obsessed with me? Like, you know, you gotta let it go. Like, let it go."
You know, I love MC, so I certainly appreciate that. And also, we have to look out for these sources, too. So, I mean, we want to believe that this happened. We don't know. Show your face.
Yes, show your face.
The friend who is saying that Will Smith reportedly said this. But at the end of the day, Chris, I'm just over it. That story is 2000 and late. We've covered it so many times, and they both just need to move on.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to Wendy Williams then. We've talked a lot about her over the last week, ever since she gave that interview to The Breakfast Club. But now it looks like we may see some actual results. So according to a New York lawmaker, he is pushing legislation for Wendy to gain more visitation from her family. So this is New York State Senator Anthony Palumbo. The proposed bill would allow families to visit loved ones by filing a motion with the court. So the Guardian would then have 10 days to show the court if the person intending to visit poses a risk, and if not, they would be allowed visitation rights. This, of course, comes after Wendy's family reportedly shared their guilt for not regularly checking in on her. But Wendy's niece, in that interview with Charlemagne, said they were not able to visit her, and at points they did not even know where she was to be able to visit her. They say Wendy can call out, they cannot call her. So under this law, they would try to change that. It's
so concerning. I mean, you would think that the family is there to support and rally her, but something isn't adding up. I'm actually hoping that she wants to stay away from the family, because how are you even in the situation where you have a conservatorship, where you have limitations, where you have restrictions? I mean, besides her son, I mean, you've seen things on Instagram like they had her scooter across the street. They didn't have the driver pulled up for her to get in the car. That was just her son. I think Wendy, at this point, it's a different type of protection, and I don't think it's family. I don't think it's her family. I
think there's two things happening here. Mm-hmm. On one end of this, her family is saying, listen, we want to take more control. Finally, and I'm just speculating, but finally they're able to get through to Wendy. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like many years ago, Wendy was very strong-willed and decided that she didn't want to listen to her family. That's how she got into this hole that she's in now. Mm-hmm. And now they're saying, okay, listen, we got her attention. She's now humble enough to be able to listen and receive the type of information that we're trying to give. I think this may be time for a family to step in.
Yeah. But they need to at least be allowed to visit her, you know, regardless of what happens. I think she needs that interaction with people who love her,
right?
You know, so I think that's important. All right, Chris, let's get this last one in. A big story for D.C.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up with the dumpster fire that was Love is Blind D.C.
Wow.
I'm not sure if you watched season 7, but spoiler alert, only 2 couples made it to the end. Only 2 walked down the aisle, and now one of those marriages is already over. We're talking about Ashley and Tyler. They have called it quits. The DMV couple met and tied the knot on the Netflix show. They say they have decided to split just a little over a year after they got married. In a statement to People magazine, Ashley says there was a quote, lack of mutual understanding and transparency in the relationship. Since the show aired, the pair have faced immense backlash after the revelation that Tyler had 3 biological children that he did not tell her about while they were falling in love in the pods. That's key to the story there, guys.
Oh, big shocker. Oh, my God. The reality TV relationship didn't work out. Oh, my God. There wasn't enough transparency. Oh, he had 5 kids with 3 baby mamas. Oh, my God. They didn't last?
Love wasn't blind in this case. I mean, she saw everything that was going on. Yeah, she decided and they decided to be together, and now they're splitting. So everybody saw this coming.
Well, maybe she dodged a bullet. I mean, all the people that it seems allegedly that he hurt in this process. I'm just glad that she got away.
Yeah, and we've had Ashley on the show before, so we certainly want the best in life and love for her. But
let's stop having the microwave. Let's just get ready, married today. Let's actually get to know each other, like date longer
in real life. We got you.
Also, do more background checking before you jump into something. Don't just go into things blind.
And don't worry about trying to prove people wrong, too, because I think that's another reason why they tried to make it work. So thank you for coming.
Oh, my God. Thank y'all so much.
Love you.
I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, too.
And we see you.
Oh.
All right, Annie Mae.
Thank you. The Night Agent is back for an all-new adventure.